Good morning, welcome everybody, welcome to my channel. My name is Chrissy and today I'm going to be giving you a prediction reading for the 17th of February. Now, first off guys, welcome anybody new to my channel. I've got quite a few new subscribers. It's wonderful. We've built a little community here of like-minded people who we share in what's going on pretty much in our country, so feel free to comment down below if you are new. Please make sure you hit those like buttons guys, helps me heaps. And also make sure you hit the bell notification so none of my videos pop up. I know, we all know YouTube pretty much mucks around with my algorithm popping up my videos and takes your comments, and we know how it goes. The censorship is getting a little crazy. All right, let's get straight into the admin, guys. It's quite a bit going on globally. Oh, my glasses have got a big fingerprint on them. Sorry, guys. I'm so organised, you know what I'm like. I'm very professional turnout here at Chrissy Fitzgerald Psychic channel. Guys, I'm on Rumble now too, just in case anyone doesn't realise. I'm going to try and do a few more predictions over there, I'm thinking. So go check out my Rumble, Chrissy Fitzgerald Psychic. It should pop up. So I'm just still finding my way around Rumble. It's a bit of a different platform. It's a little bit different. Okay, first off, oh dear. What can I say, guys? Oh, I keep fogging up. There's all the humidity today. We had some rain, really heavy rain yesterday, and it's like, oh, it gets really muggy after the rain. Oh, yes, we've got Tay Tay in Australia. God help us all. I know a lot of young ones love it. She played in Melbourne last night, I think it was, to 96,000 people. Complete madness. And they even filmed, there's people outside, there's a new phenomenon called tailgating, and you stay outside and you just sing at the gates. You don't even see the concert or anything. You don't see anything. Maybe they put a what do you call it? A TV screen or something up, but they call it tailgating, where they just sing songs outside. Obviously they can hear it. I mean, obviously they can hear it if there's 95,000 people possibly singing with her. They'll obviously just sing along with the concert and they don't have to pay for tickets. God. And they interviewed a lot of the people coming out, and yes, the majority of them, this is what the news was saying, it was the best day of their lives. Best day of their lives. God. Oh my God. Mind you, when you come out from a concert, you usually are on a bit of a high and on a buzz. It does tend to give you that frequency. We know how music works. We've been to many concerts probably ourselves, guys, and probably felt the same way. So it's Tay-Tay everywhere at the moment here in Oz. Wish us luck, guys, because I'm sure she'll be coming to your countries anyway. Okay, the next thing I wanted to touch on. Oh, yes. Look at me fogging up, guys. I'm ditching the glasses. I'll have to just hold it far away. We've still got Prince Harry. Of course we have, because he's still on his privacy tour. He doesn't want the attention and the paparazzi and all that. We know he doesn't. But so far, he's like been doing the exact opposite of that, hasn't he? He's been really enjoying all the attention. Well, apparently he's in Canada. They showed him like at ski fields or something, and it was a quick little brief interview about how much he loves his family, and, you know, obviously he's building bridges with William and Chucky. He loves his family, is what he was saying. So we've still got the Harry privacy tour, which we all seem to know all about everything that Harry's doing. So it doesn't appear to be very private, as we know. If you haven't seen the South Park privacy tour of Meghan and Harry, please go look up the film clip. You will absolutely lose it. It's actually, you don't see much of Meghan and the kids, do you? It's all Harry on his own. Questions around that as well, haven't we, guys? The next thing is, in Queensland, they've been hit by more ferocious weather again. They got hit by those really wicked storms a few weeks ago. I know, Jen, you got the torrential rain. You've had some strange weather going on up there. And now we've got a few of the mayors in southeast Queensland slamming. They call it now, yes, get this, guys, they call it the bomb, which is the Bureau of Meteorology. That's their nickname, the bomb. Oh, yes, they're the bomb, all right. And it said they're starting to question. They had their, well, the bomb told people it was just going to be sort of some mild rain and a little bit of just, you know, a storm or something like that. And it ended up being the wettest day ever. And these mayors are calling out, why can't the Bureau of Meteorology get this right? Like, how can they not predict people woke up being flooded and, you know, destructive storms, no doubt. And they're asking now, a lot of people, or the mayors of these towns that were affected, are saying, how come you can't predict this stuff? Yes, well, we do have that question ourselves, because how come you can predict like climate change and where it's all heading, but you can't predict what's happening the very next day with the weather? So, yeah, it's really not adding up, is it, guys? But the BS detectors saw through all this weather stuff a long time ago and still are, aren't we, guys? Oh, and we've got more dramas for poor old Elbow. Peter Dutton, who is his opposition leader, is calling out why isn't he controlling the Australian borders with the boat asylum seekers, because apparently in WA, they showed footage of it, 30, yes, males, just males. I wonder if they were, you know, criminals from another country. We wouldn't know, would we, guys? Because this is happening globally. So in Western Australia, a boat arrived with 30 people. Oh, and apparently they're going to take them to the detention centres and all that kind of thing. It never ends here. After Elbow's debacle with releasing the detention centre criminals out into society here recently, as I've been telling you about, go figure, more nonsense going on. He's just not winning people over, Elbow, with his decision-making process. Oh, that might have been what I got yesterday, guys. Remember I said something, he was going to be, what was it? Exposed. Oh, I say so many things, guys. I forget what, called out for his lies, basically, which is nothing unusual for Elbow anyway. Oh, and we've still got, yes, hi over there in America. Sorry, guys, you've still got your Trump show going on. Oh, and now he's been found liable for fraud. Oh, yes, it's very serious. And he has to pay a huge, humongous fine. It's like millions and squillions of dollars. Of course he does. What an absolute circus show it is. And how corrupt is the judge in that court case? He's so corrupt, isn't he? Oh, there's so much corruption over there in America at the moment, guys. You must laugh over there. I can imagine what your news feeds are like. Oh, God. So Trump, but the thing is, it still works in Trump's favour. That's what we find so funny here, guys, don't we? I've done my America read too, if anyone's interested in going and finding my America prediction. It's under individual countries. If you go into my playlist, it'll be under individual countries' predictions. It gets him more votes. We all know that, so it's not a bad thing. So whenever you see Trump in the limelight, they think it's going to work the opposite, but it never does. It gives him more votes. It's brilliant. So we've still got the Trump show going on. And then we've still got the continuation, guys. How's this? Remember I was telling you, I think it was yesterday, the last couple of days, about the asbestos contamination around Sydney in the playgrounds, in the schools. Yes, in the schools, very dangerous. So the asbestos saga continues, guys. They had this, scientist come on the news this morning talking about it, and I thought, oh, here we go. He's going to make it all softly, like it's not a big deal. Sure enough. He said it's only dangerous if it's in the atmosphere, if the particles are in the atmosphere. Like if it's in the ground, it's not dangerous. And he said the level of exposure is very, very low. The level of exposure is very low. He was some sort of scientist that knew all about. He looked about 100, not out, seriously, this guy. And he said, don't panic. There's no risk of disease. Example, cancer, the lung disease, all the things they talk about. The risk is so small. So he was basically trying to shut down, which is kind of weird, the seriousness of the issue. Because as we all know here, if you dump asbestos in my state anyway, it's illegal. You get there's really heavy fines for dumping asbestos. And I had a guy saying that next door to me who actually bulldozed a heap of asbestos behind our house. And I got the council out because it was like a massive pile mixed in with dirt. And the council did nothing. So obviously it's not that serious an issue because they did nothing. It's still there, but I figure if it's untouched, we just leave it. And this guy was saying there's no health issue. He's warning people not to worry. He said you'd be better off worrying about the kids smoking and vaping. There's no risk to kids at all with the asbestos in the dirt. Oh, obviously the heat was on and they had to get some scientist guy to come on and say it's not an issue, which we know it is an issue. Honestly, what is going on with, how's the cover-ups and everything? Oh, it's so idiotic, this world, it is. Cheers, everyone. I got my coffee today. Oh, I'm matching my cup again. Okay, I'll close my eyes, guys, get started, and we'll see what comes up. Just got a little tickle left in my throat from that virus, but I'm feeling way better. My neck's better. I'm feeling better. I've got another acupuncture on Tuesday, guys. It's really working, I have to say. And it helped my virus too, the cupping. She did the cupping technique, my acupuncturist. All right. I hope you guys are healing through your aches, pains, and ailments too. Keep doing whatever you can to keep your bodies more supple and flowing, which is often not easy when you're suffering pain. I get it, guys. Don't worry. All right. Oh, that's my cat Charlie, if you're new here. She does echolocation. She's blind and really old. She tries to find her way around the house. Oh, so you'll have to excuse that spooky background noise. I'm getting like people are really hurting in the hip pocket. We know that they are, but it's showing me people going to a teller machine and they're pulling out their wallets and even their plastic cards are gone. Like, it's showing me that people, I guess you could say maybe, perhaps people are cutting up their credit cards and getting rid of them because they can't get themselves out of debt. I told you there's a credit card here in Australia that you can pay off there's a credit card to pay off your credit card. That was a while ago, which is such an insane idea, isn't it? Because you're just going to never, ever be out of debt. But I am seeing people going to the teller machine and their plastic cards just aren't there. And I guess that would also be about people just tap and going, as in using credit, but also it'd be the buy now, pay later scams. Well, I call them scams because I think it's a bit of a scam, to be honest. It's a trap. We know it is. So don't fall for those traps, guys. I know you wouldn't here anyway. The buy now, pay later. I know there's times when people have done it with furniture and things like that. And if you're a very organised person to meet those repayments, you can do it. But majority of people aren't very good at it. So I am seeing not only is there no cash in their wallets and coins, but there's also no plastic cards. It's like people are getting to the teller machine and they've got nothing left in their wallets at all. It's just showing me that someone at the teller machine going to get cash out, but they don't even, like, things are so bad that not only is there no money in their bank account, but there's not even any cash in their wallet. There's no cards in their wallet. Everything's like, this is majority of people. Their life feels like their wallets are empty. That's probably what I'm getting. Empty wallets, empty purses, empty handbags. Oh, it's bad. And people can't make ends meet. We know this is what's happening. We knew this was going to happen after February. I keep saying that. So people are really hurting now. This is going to be a very, the guides are saying this is going to be a very pivotal turning point in the awakening process. This is one of the things that's going to really start to wake people up now. Just the fact that they can't afford to live. It's become a reality. Like, what they thought was, they possibly thought it was going to change and the government would step in and sort of help and guide them and, you know, drop interest rates and drop the cost of living and drop fuel and all this. And it hasn't happened. And we know it's not going to happen because it's going to continue all through this year. So people, this is where their reality is starting to really kick in now. And it's very overwhelming and it's really hurting people's financial situations. It's very serious now is probably the word I'm looking for. Things are getting dire and it's very serious. Oh, the sun's coming out. All right. Oh, I'm getting China, which is Canada here. We call it China, guys, because it's like morphing into little China. And also we know Trudeau wants to put himself on the global elite stage. China just got movement forward. I feel like Trudeau's going to start hitting you with things pretty soon. We know it's going to be the lab-based food. We know there's going to be changes in the food industries in Canada and globally. But I do feel he's going to start hitting you with a few things now. Hang on. Oh, yeah, you might get... Have you got the conscription thing yet? I reckon that's on the horizon. Like I said to you guys, how much would Trudeau love the conscription coming in? Oh, because he can just start his military global takeover. If he can get everyone into the military, I am getting that. You might get hit. I don't know if you have been yet. Everywhere else has. They've talked about it here. We know the UK. They're trying to get everyone to join. But I think they're going to try and make these things compulsory after school. And it's like I said, see, they could even use, and we know this is just, I know crime is through the roof. They had it on the news here again this morning about youth crime. It's a massive issue everywhere pretty much. They could use that as their excuse. Like, this is a way of getting a handle on some of these youth crime perpetrators and that as well. If we can get them into a system, it gives them that year of maturity after school. And like we keep saying here, there's going to be no jobs anyway. In Canada, you'd be getting all the self-serves, all this kind of stuff. Actually, I've got to share a story with you. I've got to share this story. It's pretty funny. I hate self-serves. I don't even like them. I don't even use them. I'll still queue up. I'll go to an express lane. That's different because you get served. But my daughter, there was a bit of a big queue. Of course there is, because there's never anyone working on the checkouts. And she was a bit frustrated. She just wanted to get in and out. And I understood because we didn't have many things in the trolley. We just had, a big pack of water and a few things from the deli and different stuff. And we get to the self-serve and we're bipping it through, and it wouldn't bip the cold meat we'd bought at the deli. And I'm like, why won't it take the cold meat? And we're like, because I'm, me, hopeless. And my daughter's going, well, this is how they do it. And we've scanned everything else. Anyway, and then we put the meat in the bag, and then it was just some ham. And then we took it out, and then we tried to rescan it, and then we put it back. But the bag kept showing, you know how nightmare they are. I don't even have to tell you guys, you've all experienced it. It kept saying that the ham had been taken out of the bag. And you know how it repeats this message. Anyway, this girl, I sort of know, I came over and she was really helpful. And then she proceeds to show us that there's a difference between the barcode and the QR codes. I never knew this. I must be a nimwit, honestly. The barcode gets scanned at the bottom of the thing. I don't know what you guys have overseas and around the rest of the country, but the barcode goes across the glass bit at the bottom, and the QR code has to go to the one at the back. So she had to bip it on the back screen. So there's two screens. And so, how would people even know that? They should have a little sign on it. So anyway, she ended up putting all our stuff through, and it was all fine, and off we went. But, the typical self-serve drama. My daughter was just like, oh, what a nightmare. I said, now you know why I don't go to the self-serve. Plus, everyone's losing their jobs. Anyway, getting back to in Canada, it's just so funny because it's always the same experience at the self-service. It just ends up being just a nightmare. And I do hate QR codes. We do. It's kind of like a bad memory, isn't it? But in this is what I'm getting in Canada. The job losses are going to be high so they're going to have to gap year and fill. I don't even know what's going on, but they're going to have to, they're going to use many excuses. Like I said, youth crime, lack of jobs, let's get kids to reach maturity a lot more, this kind of thing. So you're going to get that. You're going to get a lot this year. He's ready to, we know what Trudeau's like. He's ready to go. He's on his marketing campaign for his big agenda. He's going to really get kick-started very soon. I reckon even over there you'll get the massive bank closures. I'm sure you're getting them anyway, but I feel like there's going to be even more like Australia. Here we're getting masses of bank closures. You'll get more of that. Definitely he's going to be pushing the digital tracking and tracing system. See, there hasn't been much. It's not like UK where Sushi did the ULEZ tracking and tracing. I don't think you've had all that, but I feel like now, it's such a rort, isn't it? I feel like he's going to just be pushing so many things this year. It's going to be a lot of waking up in Canada. I think people in China, are already waking up, but there's going to be much, much more because people are going, what? Actually, it's funny, how we always talk about people we know that are waking up, guys. My hubby came home yesterday and he's been talking to his brother, the one that's really awake now, that I said was a big jibby jabber. And now he's really awake and he's so angry about it. And he was saying, we just need that Klaus Schwab to be knocked off. He just is woken up and he's like gone to the extreme because he's so angry about what they're doing. He said, there's so few of them. Why can't we just take them down? Like, this is how he's talking. So we know people are waking up, guys. It's awesome. It's a shame we all can't take down our leaders, isn't it? You need to in China, don't you, guys? So that's what I think. You're going to start to get hit. And like I said, people are still starting to just work everything out. It's not easy. See, it's not easy. Because people are in the dark. You've got to remember, people are in the dark. They're not in the light like us. They're not seeing everything. Things are still clouded for them. All right, let's keep going. Hang on. Yeah, and Trudeau wants mass control. We know he does. That's what the guys are saying. He wants people conforming. He wants people to agree with his plans. He wants like, it's saying like he wants mass ownership of the land. He wants mass ownership of his country. You know, he wants to be in his big tower, perched right up there, waving at everyone. You know, they're showing me him like waving at all the peasants, the little people and the Lego people. He wants to be admired. He wants to be adored. Not going to happen. It's definitely not going to happen. But this is how his mind works. He wants to be up on his big pedestal and all his, we'll call them servants that are serving him, to really look up to him and admire him. You know, it does remind me a little bit, and the image comes to mind of that guy that had the Mo many years ago. I think we all know him, who was in that position, who was standing up there, who did have all the soldiers marching past. Unfortunately, that would be his dream, but it doesn't mean it's going to come to fruition, guys. So do not panic. It's just his dream. It's not everyone else's dream. Remember that, guys. It's not everybody else's dream. I can tell you that. It's everyone else's nightmare. So watch this space, guys. But, tons of people waking up. It's going to be an interesting year in China, because he is going to start to hit. And the interesting part will be how people react. Like, have people got in their strength now that they're going to be able to stand up and fight these things, Would there be Blade Runners in there that, for example, put stickers over the ULEZ tracking cameras or rip the cameras down? Like, would people do that? Let's fingers crossed hope that they do, because this is what's going to make the difference this year in China, is the people standing up, fighting back. And probably not us, guys, because we're still watching all this from afar. We're not getting into all this nonsense. It's not our journey to fight their battles anymore, guys. Our journey is to keep moving forward and spiritually growing. All right. Keep getting it. I have to say it. I do. England's rising. England's rising. Could be coming. Stay calm. It could be coming. I keep saying it, but I just have to plant the seed, guys. Because it's a vibration. The vibration's shifting in England and the UK. See, Europe standing up and protesting is having a big effect on you guys. It's vibrational frequency. It vibrates out. Of course, nothing here on mainstream media at all, guys, on any protest, farming protests. Nothing about Europe, nothing there. Everything, sweep it under the carpet, all hidden from view. So I can tell you now, nothing happening. It'd be only Sky News. You'd get a little brief thing. Well, they're the only ones that show the kind of real world news. But nothing else down here. So, it's like nothing's happening around the world. That's basically what I see. I said that yesterday. If people in Australia wouldn't even know what the hell's going on. It's probably the same in New Zealand. People wouldn't know what's going on because they're not seeing it and they're not aware. Oh, see, they're still getting on with their merry little life, thinking, this is all very strange, isn't it? Like, why is all this happening? Oh, my God. I wish they'd do their investigation. Anyway, let's keep going. I'm still getting Germany's taking this to a whole new level. We know Germany's rising. We know they're up in their strength and power. We know they've got their stable forks in the ground. They're remaining very strong in their stability, the people fighting back in Germany. So I'm getting Germany is taking this to a whole new level. Their spirits are really rising in Germany. The frequency, I keep saying it, is really shifting in Germany. It's vibrating up, 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 and up. It's great. That's what's happening in Germany. Oh, it's so good. Okay. Not in Australia. Oh, no. 0-0 happening down here, guys. Of course. Just the same old stuff. All right, hang on. I'm getting the people waking up, right? Because, like I said, they took off their bubble denial suits. We used to have a lot of people dressed in bubble denial suits, which was like the white COVID suit, guys. And people would look away from the truth. But now people have removed their bubble denial suits. We've talked about this for quite a while. But now there's a lot of people who are putting their hands up and they're doing this. This is the people waking up, guys. And they're going, enough already, enough already. Like they can't take it. It's almost like, sadly, surrendering to government. Like, okay, enough already. Don't hit us with any more with anything. Because we know how hard people are getting hit with everything. But it's showing me a lot of people. It's like, well, they're kind of looking away, but they're not. They're trying to protect themselves. That's what I'm getting. How you protect yourself with all this crap coming at you, I don't know. God, well, like us, you stay behind the fence. Like Wilson out of Tool Time, and you just protect yourself and stay in your safe haven in your home, and you just stay out of the government narrative, basically. Or you switch the TV off, the television, because it tells so many lies. You just turn it off because we know it's not the truth. But I'm getting that a lot of people are like putting their hands up, not literally. Well, they might be, but they're sort of saying enough already. Enough already is the quote I'm getting. Enough already. Please don't hit us with anything else is what I'm getting. People can't take it anymore. It's almost like I'm seeing surrender. Like, you know, when someone cowers back, it's like that. I'm just getting that sort of surrender. Like, we give in. And it's not that they're giving in with the fight sort of thing. It's like giving in because they can't basically afford or cope with anything more coming at them. So, which isn't a bad thing, guys, because this could be when people start to really collapse and have to address their emotions, which we know what the awakening is. It's about having to, it's about all your emotions from the past and your past hurts and pains bubbling up, rising up and exiting your body, spewing out your mouth, etc. And removing these old feelings and things from the past and moving into a new vibrational frequency. All right, let's see if there's one more thing and then we'll pull some cards, guys. I'm getting Maui. We've been questioning a lot about Maui still on this channel and what's happening there. We're going to have to do a bit of research, guys. But I am getting the people of Maui are sort of making a comeback now. I feel like they're finding their way. They're finding, a place to call home. They were very displaced. A lot of them are probably living on Hawaii, different islands. But you see, when you go through something that traumatic, it really has a massive effect and impact on you. So I feel like there's a special bond in the people of Maui. And I keep saying they're still fighting for the truth over there. They know something was fishy and something was dodgy. I think we all agree with that. So these people in Maui are really staying strong as a unit. They're not going to let it go. They're very strong, the people of Maui, but they've got the backing of the people of Hawaii too. And they're not going to let it go. I told you there's some legalities going on. See, we don't know if someone's captured evidence. I keep getting that. Did someone get a photo of something? Is there something dodgy? God, and you'd risk your life, wouldn't you, coming out with that? That'd be scary. You'd have the old men in black knocking on your door, I would say, if anyone knew who you were. So I feel like that's all quiet at the moment. No one's releasing any information or any details. But I do feel there's still this legality from the mainland or something. It's not from Hawaii, because people don't trust their government in Hawaii. And that's sad, isn't it? All right, how about we pull some cards, guys? Gosh, it's a circus show, this world, at the moment, isn't it, guys? What the hell? We knew 2024 was going to be, like, full on, but it is absolute beyond a joke, isn't it? Let's pull an affirmation. It's beyond a joke. It really is. Ooh. And like I said, we're actually having a little lull period at the moment where they're just letting us catch our breath. Notice there's not a lot kind of going on. It's, you know, it's all distractions. We've got the Royal Kardashians and the cancer scare of Chucky, and we've got Harry on the snow in Canada, and, you know, there's lots of great distractions going on at the moment. Oh, we've got the Tay-Tay distraction. Oh, I'm sure Elbow will probably go to a Tay-Tay concert, wouldn't he? Are we going to have that? We probably will. Oh, my God. Let's see what this card is. Value. Take stock of the beauty in your life. There is already so much around you to be grateful for. And that's what happens when you wake up, guys, isn't it? You start to value everything, the littlest tiny things, like a bug on a leaf. You know, a beautiful bird flying over. You know, you guys always comment about the beautiful sounds of the birds in my garden. Like, we see magic in everything. I've been getting that song all week from Icehouse, No Promises. Absolutely gorgeous song. Beautiful. And it's about, you know, life in your new world, looking round and round. That's us. That's why I resonated with that song this week. Go check it out if you haven't. Let's pull a Whispering Wood. We value things just so differently now that we're awakened here on this channel, don't we, guys? So if you are on my channel, you have awakened, and now you're just doing your spiritual growth. Well, the guides say we're doing our spiritual master's degree this year, which is very challenging, I have to say. Like I said, it's like writing a thesis. But nonetheless, we've got through the last 4 years. There's nothing we can't handle. I'll show you the little pictures on this, like a little deer sleeping in the forest. Looks very calm, doesn't he? They are beautiful, these cards. Humility. Flowers are unaware of each other's beauty. They bloom regardless. Oh, that's beautiful. We haven't had that one before. You think about it, flowers do just bloom en masse, don't they? And yet they're so individual. They can be slightly different, can't they? Humility. And I always tell you, we do things from humility. We never do things out of ego. It's just not how we're wired, is it, guys? Flowers aren't aware of each other's beauty. They bloom regardless. Yeah, we just have to keep, it's like us. We have to keep blooming and just evolving into who we really are. It's really important, guys. Like a blooming flower. Or you'll get all your flowers soon. It's spring over there in the UK. Oh, I'm not very jealous. Oh, no. Actually, we've got sunshine and blue sky now here today. We had morning cloud, but now it's all cleared. Oh, I'm going to pull you something from my Be Here Now book. That's the name if anyone's interested. I love this book. You know, I love books. Triumphant. And funny enough, we got the flowers like growing through the wall. You know, even under harsh conditions and difficult situations, we still manage to bloom, guys. That's what I'm getting. It's even growing out of a stone wall. Let's read a little bit. Naturalist Ralph Waldo Emerson wrote that the earth laughs in flowers. It teaches in flowers too. Flowers do not bloom in a hierarchy of greatness. Indeed, weeds flourish proudly among flowers, not knowing or caring that they may be referred to as weeds or considered any less than their garden bedfellows. As it happens, a weed in one place may be considered a flower in another, and moreover admirable and beautiful in its own right, and also in the eyes of the beholders. Rain, sun, wind, and snow do not discriminate and embrace each flower the same as the seasons change. Flowers do not compete, nor are they self-conscious or withholding. Rather, they are often seen to flourish triumphantly, even in the most unexpected and life-affirming ways. Notice a tiny daisy growing up between the concrete of the pavement. Watch you don't step on it. See little tendrils of fig or ivy crawling through windows and tickling walls from the outside in. See tiny green shoots springing up after a bushfire has passed through, triumphantly regenerating as signs of life prevailing. Be inspired to bloom your way. That's what we were just talking about. Wherever you are, indeed we must bloom triumphantly where we are, and just as little seeds fly into the wind spreading life, let our effort and aliveness grow the promise of joy. Aww, so we're like little blooming flowers today, guys. That's so cute, isn't it? Even in difficult, harsh conditions, we still manage to grow spiritually. I love it. It's such a beautiful book, isn't it, guys? It's just a little bit different from the cards. All right, let's see if there's anything to finish off with today. I'm getting this song, it's by Icehouse as well, and I have not heard this song for years. And I think it's We Can Get Together. I'm sure it's Icehouse as well. We can get together, baby, sometime. You can buckle my shoes. We can get together. And when I'm getting that song, I'm seeing protests, global protests. We can get together. People can get together and they can make a difference vibrationally. Look, we come together here, don't we, guys, and exchange energy? Same thing. We can get together. I'm going to have to listen to the words of that song. That's Icehouse as well. I've not heard that for years. All right, let's see where else we go. Oh, my cat, she's so loud. Getting that Culture Club song by Boy George. Is it time won't give me time, and time makes lovers feel like they've got something real, but we got nothing but time. I'm getting that song. It's an oldie but a goldie, because it's about time. We need to know we've got a lot of time. It's something that I've been baffling with, baffled by, but also battling with, is time. I feel like sometimes I'm a bit rushed for time. That's why it takes me a day or two to sometimes get back to your comments, guys. And apologies for that. I do get there in the end, but I like to actually sit down and read them. So I am getting that time is how we see it. This is the message I'm getting. We got nothing but time. You've got to know that you've got plenty of time. When you say, oh, I've got no time, I'm so busy, I've got no time, I've got time. What do you get? You get no time. So you've got to put it out there. This is something, like I said, I've been battling with for a few weeks now. I've got plenty of time. And that's what I did this morning. I was starting to get a little overwhelmed. I could feel a little tightness in my chest thinking, I've got to do this, I've got to do that, I've got to paint the house. Because it's Saturday morning here, and, you get all your jobs. And it's like, no, I've got plenty of time. And I started turning it around because I felt I had to. And now I'm like, oh, I've got plenty of time. I'll get it all. I'll get done what I've got to get done today. So I'm like slowing down my breathing, and I'm just, so I think that's probably something a lot of us probably struggle with is I've got no time. And we've got to practice a little bit more of, I have plenty of time. So make sure you start doing that, guys. I think that's the message we're getting from the Culture Club Boy George song. Is it Time Won't Give Me Time? Something like that. You'll know it. All right. Let's see if there's anything else. Oh, I'm getting that song by David Bowie, Golden Years. Golden Years. Golden Years. Is that the name of the song? I think it is. Whoa, golden years. Maybe we're coming into like the golden age or something like that. I don't know, but I'm getting that song. Let me see if there's anything else. Sometimes I don't know why we get the music, guys. Sometimes it's the words. Sometimes it means something to you. Sometimes it's just fun to listen to different songs, isn't it? I know you guys love music out there. Wait a minute. they're giving me this song by Aussie Crawl. Aussie Crawl's an Aussie band, obviously. And it's called Reckless. Don't be so reckless, throw down your guns. I'm not sure of the words in that song. We might have to go and have a listen to that. I am getting that song Reckless by Aussie Crawl. They're a good band, actually. I loved Aussie Crawl. Oh, they were so fun. All right, hang on a minute. Oh, I'm getting Robbie Williams. Oh, we get some funny music here. I'm getting that song, Let Me Entertain You. Let me entertain you. Bum, bum, bum. It's actually a really good song. It's got a great beat to it. But I'm getting that song because we're being so entertained by the clown show this year. Guys, you got no idea. There's so much more to come. You know we've got the conscription. We've got all the BS garbage. We've had the WE Muppet show going on. But there's a lot more coming. We're going to have so much entertainment this year, guys. So sit back, get your popcorn machine on again, and ready for the movie coming out. And I'm guessing that one of the great entertainments will be the Civil War movie about America coming to a cinema near you guys. Let's go check that out. I reckon we all go and see that. And then we can have a good old laugh and a chat about it as well. So let me entertain you. That's the guides saying that there's going to be lots of entertainment this year that we're going to just absolutely laugh at. And I think that would probably include a lot of the UFO unidentified events going on as well. All right, I'm going to say goodbye from Australia. Have a wonderful day, everybody. Take care. Don't forget to find me on Rumble. And I will see you tomorrow. Take care, everyone. Have a wonderful day. Don't forget, comment and subscribe if you'd like to. I'd love to have you here. Bye, everyone. Bye.